So now that I've shown you a successful air layer, how do you make one for yourself? I'll show you the super simple and easy process in just a few minutes on the Bahamian cherry tree bush that I have growing in the ground in my front yard. I take a look at the Bahamian cherry and the branching structure and decide that right about here is probably a good place to start an air layer. So I remove all existing vegetation and cut 2 rings around the bark, only penetrating the first layer of the tree. Then just peel or scrape off the first layer of that bark in between the 2 cuts that you made. The next step in this process is to apply a generous amount of rooting hormone to the area that you just exposed on the tree. I use this Clonex brand, but you can use other brands or even natural variants like the inside of aloe vera plants. And then after the rooting hormone is applied, we can move on to the last step to get this air layer set up. You're going to need a medium that holds moisture really well, so I use sphagnum moss for this, and then 2, a plastic bag or Ziploc or something. Plastic, the reason for plastic is that it holds in the moisture extremely well. And then you're just going to want to tie this sphagnum moss filled bag around the outside of the cut that you made on your tree and then added the rooting hormone to. The number 1 factor that's going to determine if your air layer succeeds or fails is how consistently moist it stays. So what I like to do, since I water a lot of my plants every single day, is just water the air layer like it's any other potted plant and give it a spray down every single day just to ensure that it's never going to dry out and those roots aren't going to die or potentially not form in the first place.